Hi, I'm Luke Laurie, member of the League of Game Makers, and a quick video here to talk about how to make some decent board prototypes that don't take a lot of time and are easy to replace if you need one. So making boards, game boards for your board games can be one of the things that can really slow you down quite a bit. A lot of times people think they have to do labels and thick cardboard, and finding cardboard that is of the quality of a full game board can be challenging. Or they'll take an existing game board and repurpose it to become their board. And while it's nice to have something thick like this, it isn't always necessary. And also, the thick boards, because they're not perfectly made, can actually interfere with the gameplay. Whereas building a temporary prototype board out of cardstock can actually sometimes facilitate play because it's flat, it folds easily, and is less likely to get permanently damaged or warped through use. The board that I'm making right now is for the Manhattan Project Energy Empire, a game that is in its final stages of development. And so I'll be sending this prototype out to a reviewer. I want it to look pretty good as possible, even though it's only a prototype board. If you're interested in learning more about the Manhattan Project Energy Empire, it's up on BGG, and there is also a how to play video that I put together as well. So after building your board in whatever software you use, and by the way, I recommend using whatever software you have the greatest facility in and the one where you can work the quickest, make revisions most quickly, and also one that has decent options for outputs. So in this case, we want to have a high quality PDF output that we can then open using Adobe and then print using the tiled printing, where it will take a large image and break it up onto multiple pages. Then we print that onto cardstock, and taking the cardstock, we can slice the edges with a paper cutter, and then line up the pages, tape them together using scotch tape, and you create a nice foldable board that is reusable, and it's not something you spend a ton of time on, and if you need to, you can easily print out another one, tape it together, and you're good to go. So now I'm going to take these different pages that make up the board, and I will use my handy dandy paper cutter, and I will line up the edges. There's some guidelines that Adobe puts on here for me, but eyeballing it is still pretty important because the paper cutter itself has its own art to being used to get those perfect cuts. But lots of practice and I can get closer than 1 millimeter of accuracy. And then I leave just a little bit of an edge just outside, maybe about 2 millimeters past the edge of the graphics, so that I'll be able to line this all up. Okay, so now I take the sliced pieces and I'm going to line them up and find where they meet. I'll start in the middle of the board with the two largest pieces, and then from there I will be taping them using scotch tape on the backs. Generally I do all of the taping on the back, and you'll see how when it all comes together you'll be able to fold it real nicely. And so I put one small piece of tape to line up one of the edges. I'm holding the paper flat as I do so. I'm discovering how straight or crooked my cuts were made with the paper cutter. And then once I have that locked into place, I can press it down, get another one to lock it on the other side. I want to try not to have it be wrinkled in the middle. And then tape it across. Now I have the center of my board set up, and then I will start taping the edges here and here. Okay, so here's the board all taped together, 6 pieces, and now I can take it and I can fold it up just like this and just like that. And this will fit in a 1-gallon Ziploc bag or easily just about anywhere. Good luck with your board making. Hope this was helpful to you. Thanks.